Welcome back. 6:24 now on Daybreak. And new this morning, a Kenton student athlete is fighting for his life months after finding out that he has cancer.
At Daybreak's Alexandra Rios shows us how his coaches, his teammates, and family members are rallying around the young athlete in this battle of his life.
Thompson.
Even from a young age, Damien Isch fell in love with sports like hockey, lacrosse, football. But Damien, he's more than that.
Thompson.
Probably the funniest kid you'll meet. He loves to eat. He's hilarious.
Thompson.
With several awards under his belt, Damien was at the top of his game.
Damien's been on a hockey team since 9th grade, so this would have been his third year on the team. This year, the coaches named him one of the captains because we felt that he had showed great leadership skills as previously first two years with the team.
Thompson.
And then in November,
there was like pains in my side that sent me in for the first time. And then the first time they didn't find anything and said like it was like my liver or something. And then a couple months later, I get the same pain again. And then we go back and then they tell me it's cancer, so it's just tough.
Thompson.
he got a diagnosis no one ever saw coming.
Never expect anyone, even your best friend, to have something like that.
I had to step out of my room for a second and catch my thoughts because like you never would think you hear that of a 16, 17-year-old young man that getting diagnosed with cancer, let alone somebody who you saw playing a hockey game like a week before.
Thompson.
Damien was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. This is a rare form of cancer, more common in teenagers, affecting the bones.
I hope to beat it, obviously, and then once I'm getting out of this, to become stronger as a person, be a better person to like my parents and everyone around me.
After learning his results, one of Damien's best friend's mom created a fundraiser raising nearly $30,000.
I go and I look on there and I see all his friends making, for children that age, 17, making $100 or $200 donations on GoFundMe, was heart-wrenching that they went off and they did that on their own.
Thompson.
As Damien prepares for the matchup of his lifetime, Damien doesn't feel alone.
It makes this time like way better than what it would be without everyone supporting me, like being there for me.
Damien will have to undergo 12 weeks of chemotherapy to reduce the size of his cancer, followed by surgery in which they will remove 3 of his ribs. After surgery, he'll have an intensive physical therapy. Then he will have another 16 weeks of chemo, and then the doctors will determine if he will need further radiation. Right now, there are several fundraisers coming up to help Damien and his family, and we'll have all that information on our website. Melissa and Pete, back to you guys.
That school family is so tight-knit, and it's nice to see them rallying around him.
Yeah, what a long road, though.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, thanks for bringing us his story.